All right, friends, how are you today? Welcome back. Happy Saturday, right? Moving into the weekend, getting ready for the full moon tomorrow. The moon moved into Sagittarius, all right? Getting ready to meet up with big Jupiter up there to oppose the sun. But it's not quite opposing the sun. Instead, the moon is making, let me show you. It's a semi-square. It's a weird aspect. Let me show you. Because it's like the semi-squares and the quincunxes are the annoying aspects in astrology. Because they're, again, that like thing you can't quite see. You feel it and it's just something. It's an urge. It's a feeling. And that's good because right now, with all of this Cancer emotional energy, that's exactly what we need to be doing is feeling. And where is this quincunx and where is this semi-square? They're all connected to everything that's going on in Cancer. So let me show you the chart and we'll get right into it, right? So Moon just moved up here into Sagittarius. This is the semi-square to all three of these here. Now we have these three, heroes. Mars is the angry hero, but he's still a hero. All right. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, in front of the sun. So we're doing a lot of reflecting back right now. We're reflecting at how we got here, what brought us to this point in our lives, what it is that we need to let go of. What do I need to restructure my life? What kind of disciplines do I need to practice daily? What habits do I need to transform or tighten up on? So all of this going on. And with Mercury being the fastest planet in the solar system and Mars being our planet of action, when these hit Cancer, this is like the bullet hitting the water. Let me come back here. This is like the bullet hitting the water and it's seeming like everything slows down. But again, this reflection right now is challenging us to change that perspective because it's like, all right, if you think you're running, you are. When you're running, you're going fast. And if there's a runner next to a swimmer, you're probably going to run faster than the swimmer can swim. Now, when you look at the path of least resistance, truthfully, swimming is the path of least resistance. There's less resistance on your knees. It is the least resistant sport out there. You're gliding through water. So this is encouraging us to learn how to glide through water during these hard times. And we are all being tried right now. There's no question about that. It's like, you're like, okay, I think I'm finally hit some solid ground. And it's just like, dude, all this Saturn up there with the South Node energy going on, it's just like, no, we're going to just keep piling things. And then Neptune, this expansion stuff, it's just like, no, if you really want the life that you're going to get, you don't get from like my size to like Arnold Schwarzenegger size in like 6 months. You know what I mean? I don't know. Christian Bale did a pretty good job when he was in Batman from that one Machinist movie, was really skinny. However, there's exceptions to rules. But you got to put in the work is the point, So it's like, well, there you go. Christian Bale did do it. It went from like 119, 121 pounds to like Batman Begins, ripped. So there's hope for me after all, but I got to put in the work. And I've been exercising this more than this recently. So our own disciplines, what we're putting into it is what we're getting out of this. So again, it's like, not looking at it as resistance that's going on, just looking at it as a different way. The path of least resistance, we're just gliding instead of running. This is this is the path that we're supposed to be on. It's just adapting to it. Now, let's get back to the chart, all this goodness. And again, just to show you what's coming. So this was Friday. Okay, all this kite, like this really let go, dig deep emotional stuff. And then boom, as soon as the moon, boom goes the dynamite. The moon goes into Sagittarius and creates the semi-square. And this quincunx, all of this energy, all of this intuitive, all of this is pointing to the water stuff, which is why I'm talking about it so much. But this is like, take the high road. Take the high road. This is what's the nagging. This is the nagging aspects of these two. Is telling you to take the high road, whatever the information is that's coming about, whatever is going on, all right? And it's like there's, in the spiritual world, the spiritual community, there's sometimes this like, just in the world in general, it doesn't matter about the spiritual world, there's this like the, like the F you, I'm going my own way, and it's like, not, I saw like this meme of Pocahontas jumping off of a waterfall with two middle fingers in the air. And I thought that's so weird. And I even responded to somebody, I was like, that's a really weird thing. And it was coming from a person in the spiritual community. And she's like, whatever, peace, man. And I was like, no, that's the point. Peace. It should be two peace signs on her hands because you're promoting peace. We want to take the high road. And as you're an influencer, someone promoting peace, this particular person had a whole lot of pull or influence, just influence over other people, and just by watching, because then it's just like we imitate. It's just like, okay, F you, I'm woke. It's just like, whoa, man, no, peace, you're going through some hard stuff. Whatever is going on in your world right now, hey, you just bumped into me. Maybe you're so distracted by the hard things that are going on in your life, you didn't see me. And maybe it takes me to be the higher, the bigger person, not higher, but the bigger person, to be like, oh, it's okay. No worries. A friend just reached out to me today and said, I'm sorry, I haven't gotten back to you. I'm sorry. And there's apologeticness. And both times the past few times we've reached each other, and it's just like, don't apologize to being you. It's like you're dealing with your life and your stuff. I'm dealing with mine over here. You don't have to apologize because you didn't respond so quickly to a text, or some people hold such high expectations and standards. I'm blocking you now, cutting you off of life. It's like, take the high road here. All of me jabbering right now, that's what this is all about. Is like, whatever the circumstance, whatever the case is it's not F you, it's I love you, I wish you enough. It's hey, whatever's going on, and the contrast and the lows and the highs and the ebbs and the flows, you're dealing with yours, I'm dealing with mine, and I want to be graceful in my presence and exit, my entrance and exit of this interaction. And that's really the day. It's taking the high road, because then everything, again, like I was saying, like, look, this kite, oops, let me switch back here. This kite stuff, it was saying, hey, go to this release, dig deeper in our emotions, go to this release. This is a Friday, once this video is going to come out, and then this is really about Saturdays, which is, hey, look, we're doing, and again, we still have these 1 quincunx, 2 quincunx, 3 quincunx, and the semi-square. So these are all these nagging, it's just like, do you say who or whom? And you have your great aunt saying, oh, you say whom here. And this one, it's just like this Saturn being strict on us. Like, dude, we're at 18 degrees, 18 degrees Saturn, 18 degrees Neptune. We're coming back into this exact, I'll just show you that again. We're coming back into this exact sextile, okay? And it's just like, we really have to learn these lessons. We really have to figure this stuff out. We have to be responsible. We have to be responsible for our actions and our actions. I can't control other people. I can't control, your karma is what you do, how you react to me, and my karma is how I respond. So this is like, can we mute this? Can it stop here? Can that energy be transformed here? And that's, again, Pluto's presence in this. And the South Node is let go. So it's like being strict, being disciplined. I'm being disciplined to forgive. I'm being disciplined to mindfully be aware that you are dealing with some serious stuff on your own, and to forgive without even knowing. And if you've hurt me or offended me or whatever, again, two parties are crossing along a path and there's friction and now whatever, high road. All this, I could have said, hi everybody, I'm Aaron, this is your astrology reading for the day, take the high road. Nice 30 seconds. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy your weekend. High road. We'll see you tomorrow for this awesome full moon. And we'll talk about it more then. The Sagittarius, this is, again, high road stuff, and really, really like going, hammering in our own, philosophies and expanding, and just cracking books, learning a lot more stuff. So this full moon's a big game changer. We're going to start a great release coming up, so we'll talk more about that a little bit later. All right, we'll see you then.